In the world of filmmaking, marketing can make or break whether a film floats or sinks in the box office. The studios ponder, how can we sell this thing? Or, which demographic needs to buy a ticket to our movie? The average marketing budget for a large movie release can be half the cost of the movie itself. This budget includes posters, billboards, trailers, and merchandise. All of this contributes to getting seats filled in the theater, as they get the audiences familiar with what's being sold before they even get to the movies. If a property has enough pull in culture, it is bound to be something that people are willing to own a physical part of, even if that physical part is something as unique and strange as the Dune popcorn bucket. On March 1st, 2024, Dune Part 2 was released in theaters. With the film's theatrical release came the most monumental piece of viral marketing of the year, the Dune popcorn bucket. But before director Denis Villeneuve took a dive into the franchise, there was David Lynch's Dune, based on Frank Herbert's original novel and released in 1984. While Lynch's Dune was unsuccessful, the original works by Frank Herbert were incredibly influential in the sci-fi genre. However, a few years before the 1984 Dune movie, a powerful force would enter the marketing ring. With the release of George Lucas's Star Wars in 1977 came the birth of an insanely massive marketing empire. It became one of the biggest box office hits of its time, pioneering merchandise strategies that modern movies apply today.
Well, it's a marketing dream.
Almost 400 people lined up in the cold drizzle at midnight to be the first to get their hands on the new Star Wars merchandise. As Peter Clemente reports, it's just the tip of the iceberg of the interest generated by the soon-to-be-released movie.
Finally, the doors were opened. Here they come. And there they go.
How big a Star Wars fan are you?
Hello, Miss Jar Jar Binks.
I have the True Move Blue Milk that you can find out in grocery stores now.
Lucas's movie was a fun adventure film with many marketable gadgets and droids. Herbert's Dune books, while still sci-fi, were existential in nature, which didn't lend itself too much to marketing goodness. This didn't stop Lynch's Dune from getting toys by LJN, who also dabbled in poorly received movie tie-in games. But what is it that makes something marketable? What is it that makes someone want to buy something? Who better to ask about what makes something marketable than the king of viral marketing himself, Michael Krivicka.
Hi, my name is Michael Krivicka. I create viral videos for a living to promote movies, TV shows, video games, brands, startups, all kinds of stuff. It wasn't until 2005 when YouTube was born, that's where I realized, oh my gosh, I could do something really cool that gets exposed to a lot of people if I have some cool ideas. And I made one viral video, another viral video, and then I kind of ended up in viral marketing a few years later. There are really two things that I'm known for. The one that most people keep referencing is called a telekinetic coffee shop surprise, and it was shot in a coffee shop in New York City where a girl pretends to have telekinetic powers, and she sends a guy flying up a wall. She moves tables and chairs, and books are flying off shelves. That was shot in 2013. That one really broke every record at that time. We were the #1 most watched ad that year. And then the other one, we did a stunt for Paramount Rings. We recreated the famous moment where a girl crawls out of a television in an electronics store, and she scares the shit out of people. And we got 200 million views in 24 hours. There are two things that go into making a viral marketing hit. One is the idea, and the other is the execution. You can have the greatest idea in the world, but you can still fuck it up with bad execution. An idea should be simple, and it should have a kind of like a viral DNA built in. I know it's easier said than done, but it's something that when you look at it, when you watch it, you want to watch it again. You want to share it with everybody you know. And when you post it online, it gets not only millions of views online in the digital space, but it also gets media pickup. So the new TV news media talks about it.
Michael's brand of marketing falls in line perfectly with what AMC Theaters and the designers at Zinc Group have accidentally done with the Dune bucket. It's a simple design, a regular popcorn container with a Sandworm topper to match the branding to the movie. But the trouble comes when you look at it from the top. the mouth of the worm began to resemble unsavory things to people online when it was revealed.
Hi. It's like a wet handshake.
You wouldn't be alone in thinking this looks like a fleshlight from hell.
You got like the dune, and this is the worm coming out, and those are the teeth.
It's frightening, cursed, and yet inviting.
Reach in and tell me what happens when you try to. Yeah, like it's like.
People are going to f us.
Zinkgroup, who designed the bucket for AMC, has said that they didn't particularly notice that the final bucket design looked strange, to say the least, but that is something to debate. Someone must have known. Looking at AMC's pre-Dune revenue report, we can see where the status of their other bucket sales were at last year. At the end of 2023, AMC made $2.7 billion in ticket sales, followed by a very modest $1.7 billion in food and beverage. This would leave us with a smaller piece of revenue, mysteriously named Other, in which AMC made $452 million. This, of course, leads us back to the bucket. $54 million of this other category came from popcorn buckets, which would equate to 2 million Dune buckets. Our team needed to see the bucket up close, so we dispatched Frank to go find it.
All right, we made it to the AMC Theater in Times Square. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna go see if they have the Dune 2 popcorn bucket. Excuse me. Yeah, I was just wondering, do you guys still have the Dune 2 popcorn bucket?
No, we actually don't. We ran out of those on the first day.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, well, since I've got you here, what was it like the first day?
Really wild. It was mostly just first come, first serve, because since everything went out, it was just hectic. So everybody was looking to get 2 or 3 or even 4 at the time.
Damn.
Yeah.
So people got multiple buckets to take home?
Just to have no popcorn, just to leave.
Wow. And how many do you guys think you sold in that one day?
So we usually get them shipped like at a time. We don't get more than one. So I think at the time we only had like 100 to 150, and those went away on the first day.
I want to say this is the 5th theater that we've gone to, and we still have not found that bucket. We're not going to stop though. We're going to keep looking until we find it.
Thank you for calling AMC Theaters. If you would like to speak to a theater associate, please press 0.
Thank you for calling AMC at Jersey Garden.
AMC Theaters in Newport Mall. Can I help you? No, we sold out on the first day.
I don't believe so. I think we sold out the first weekend of those.
No, we don't have any more.
Listen, buddy, you keep calling the theater and asking for the popcorn bucket. We don't have it. We're not going to restock it. We don't have it anymore. We don't have it anymore. We don't have it anymore. We don't have it anymore.
Have a good day.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Yeah. How'd you guys get this? This is so cool. You know a guy who knows a guy. I like it. I'm gonna, oh my God. Oh, I see. So it even has like a little, oh, look at that. This is nice. You know, see, this is all it takes to make, this was not an expensive thing to make, but the effect of it is really great. I love it. It was so effective that there's an actual demand of people trying to get it and own it and buy that prop because it's just so ridiculous. It's just so fun to have. So I totally get it. And the execution of it as well. Again, you have to be familiar with the franchise, and you grab into it, and you get your popcorn out of it, and it just looks like the worm in the movie. So it's I think it was brilliant. Yeah. I love every time somebody does something edgy and it goes viral. It really makes the headlines because they finally stepped outside of their comfort zone, and you would think they would do it more because they're entertainment clients, they're studios, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be in the sci-fi genre or horror genre or some kind of supernatural kind of genre. It could be anything once you go there and you have some fun with it. And to me, that's what's effective. Take some risk, and most studios, they don't do that. They just played super safe, and it's just very boring.
Through the eyes of Michael Krivicka, it's clear that audiences will respond to and engage with unique and interesting marketing ideas. The Dune bucket may have been an accidental phenomenon, but it's the first domino to fall in a revolution for movie studios. The question will be whether or not this influx in strange marketing will be made with genuine effort. In this process, the studios will scramble to capitalize on what started as an innocent piece of merchandising. The only hope will be that they get more inventive and think outside of the box as new bucket designs are conceived.
We've asked Deadpool to design a popcorn bucket for Deadpool Wolverine, and I don't want to spoil it, but I will say there are some movies that inadvertently make crude and rude popcorn buckets, and then there are popcorn buckets designed by Deadpool.
While in the background, the shadow of the Dune bucket looms, and will continue to do so for years to come.